You're listening to the Captain Jack Sports Show on Northeast Streaming Sports.
All right, everybody, how you doing? Captain Jack here. It is another episode of You Don't Know Jack About Sports. Thanks for everybody for being here. Let's check out some of the comments. And again, if you are on Facebook, we love you. We love you. I see we got the streaming sports. Northeast Streaming Sports Network. I'll get it. They're my network, and I get the streaming sports right away. Northeast Streaming Sports. Captain Jack is here. And remember, for best audio and video, make sure you're checking out our broadcasts on YouTube, both my channel along with the Northeast Streaming Sports Network. Make sure you are going over to Northeast Streaming Sports on YouTube. Subscribe to them. And subscribe to me on the Captain Jack Rackham Levy channel. Thank you for being there. Let's see who's here tonight. Again, thanks for Northeast Streaming Sports on Facebook being here. Remember, best audio, best video is on YouTube. Make sure you get over to Northeast Streaming Sports on their YouTube and my YouTube as well. Subscribe. When we are on, you will see a notification and you'll know when we're on. Let's see what the breakdown is. Looks like we got some people up on here. Yeah. Got folks over here on Facebook and YouTube again. Yeah. What is it? Is that the defense guys? The defense guys. Let's go Blackhawks. Hey, I got to wear my Bobby Hull jersey. Because, again, if you guys saw my Gordie Howe jersey, which actually would probably be a good thing to be wearing tonight, because I was watching and still am watching the Red Wings and the Lightning. And I'll be honest, I was watching the Flyers game, but they were getting their butts kicked. They were getting their butts kicked by the Capitals. So I'm not gonna watch decimation, but the Lightning tonight, who are off to their best start in franchise history. Remember, they won the Cup last year, and this start that they have this year is even better than the start that they had 2 years ago when they won the what's the name of the trophy for the guys that just had the most points in the NHL? They lost in the first round to Columbus that year, but they had a wonderful season. Again, thanks everybody for being here. Let's see who else is here. We got Raider Moore. Logan's in the house. We'll hopefully talk to Logan later on as well. Robert Hawk is in the house. Mike Givens is here. And so, Mike, you'll have to keep me apprised as to what's going on with the Flyers. Like, so last time I checked, they were losing, like, what was it, 4-1? I had to turn it off. Killer Cuz. That is my boy Corey. Corey, how you doing, brother? And blessings to you. Remember, you can watch Corey. He is on, I think he's on 2 networks. I know he does some stuff for Raider Bear, and he also is going to be doing some broadcasts with the TNBC network. He has a new show over there on TNBC. Make sure everybody is up for that. Matt Bouchane is in the house. Raise up. How'd the Rays do today, Matt? We'll talk about that as well. Matt Marinovich, thanks for being here. Marc-Andre Fleury of the Vegas Golden Knights is on COVID protocol. Ooh, that's not good. And I know the Knights are probably one of the better teams in the Western Division. So, you know, they still got that. Homer wants to talk some football. Why not? I'm only in a baseball shirt and I'm watching hockey. I'm in a baseball shirt watching hockey. Matt, I can't call Tommy at home. I'm doing a show. And yes, permission to come aboard granted to Corey the Raider. And I want to hear about your shows there, Corey, as well. Golden Knights lost last night to the Wild. See, again, we're talking sports. Jason Dean Hunter, thanks for being here as well. He's up in the house. So again, I want to say this: if you like what you like, if you're viewing, and again, if you're on Facebook, please head over to YouTube. Either my page, because when you watch on my page, you can actually get involved in the contest for the Captain Jack treasure chest of prizes. And Jason Dean's I saw it, he's gonna come on when he gets home. Oh, nice fight. I saw a fight tonight on the Flyers game, and who is this? Goodrow, he knocked the crap out of the Red Wing. I just looked up and I saw. That's why I like hockey. I like hockey because you can watch some of the good fights as well. And I'll show this. He's going to come on when he comes home. Browns for football, Rays, and I'll watch the Twins. Okay, so now we know who Matt Bouchane likes in his sports. And Corey, Raider Logan Moore. I heard that they might bring back Gabe Jackson. I hope so, Matt. I hope so, because again, and we'll talk. In fact, let's do some of that as well. I got some of the figures. And again, if you're watching on Facebook, please come over to YouTube. Cap, the show is paused. Do you guys got a screaming circle of death? Hopefully not. I got rid of most of the the extra things I don't need to have. Is there an issue? I only have on the channels that I need to have on. There's not a lot of extra channels up. So let me know. The show's well. Will, is that because you're now? Remember, Will is dialing in, watching from the Dominican Republic. So okay. There we go with Corey. And again, I want to thank everybody again. If you are watching on Facebook, please come over to YouTube. If you like what you see, I appreciate the thumbs up. But I'm going to talk about some of those things for the thumbs up as well. Looks like we got 12 on YouTube with 6 thumbs up and a thumbs down already. A thumbs down already. But you know what? We'll talk about that as well. I said in my opening when we were doing the interview for my promo. Thanks there, Homer. Do share the feed. Get it up there. I have issues with fake. I have issues with fake. I see JR Canziora and Adam Devricks. Hello. I see them. They are on Facebook. Please come over to YouTube. I actually see the names. A lot of times I don't see the names and I don't know who's there. So again, Adam and JR Canziora, come on over to YouTube, please. Fix the video is a mistake of video. Yeah, I'll talk about that as well, Homer, because we'll talk about haters. I wanted to talk about this. I appreciate the people that are here that are true. I always say I appreciate true people because I've had the, what's the word I'm looking for? Displeasure is about the best way I can say that. I've had the displeasure of being with some people in my life that I've worked with, not I'm talking about via my videos and stuff. I'm not even going to talk about my quote unquote real job. This is a real job for me, but it's one that I don't get paid for. But I'm talking about within the realm of trying to entertain Raider Nation. I got to show that with the good thing. Jason Dean. Hopefully it'll pop up so I can show it on there. I already saw it on YouTube here. I will say this. We had an issue today on Facebook where somebody cloned my page and was sending out, invites and friend requests for me, and it was a fake profile, and I can't stand that. Can't stand that. There you go, just for fun. JR Canziora, thank you for being here. Again, if you're on Facebook, head on over to YouTube. Adam, hopefully you'll get on over to YouTube. But it reminded me about fake. It reminded me about fake people. That's fine. That's fine there, Adam. Seahawks, we'll talk about that. But I got to talk about it. I don't like people that talk behind your back. And that's why I don't say names, that are just unpleasant, that are all about them. They have fake agendas. And I will leave it at that. And again, Jimmy Farrell, the Flyers are sucking tonight because I saw that. I saw the thing. They were losing to the Capitals 4-1. But I will say this, that if I don't work with an organization or I don't work with an entity, it's because I've found out the hard way that they are not worth my time and that they are fake. And a lot of them, I think let me see, the 4 that I have in mind Three of them which are folks of Raider Nation, and one who wasn't, but was just another entity that I worked with. As soon as I found out what type of people they were, I've gotten away from that. Oh, Kelly Farley had her appointment canceled. Well, Kelly, hopefully things will go better for you. Oh, now there's 2 dislikes? Yeah, so there's 2 dislikes. And somebody was saying that if you don't have haters, you're not doing things right. I guess I'm doing things right. But those people that do the flyby thumbs down, they won't tell you why they give it a thumbs down. They won't tell you. They don't have the balls. And if they're women, they don't have the ovaries. They come over and do a flyby thumbs down. I don't care, because they are fake. They are fake. Kelly Farley, love and respect to you as well. But I wanted to let you know they are out there. They are within the Raider Nation. Thanks, Will. I appreciate that. But I just want to make sure that you know that be aware. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. Thank you there, Robert Hawk. Thanks, Homer. I guess what, there's 16 viewers and 16. Yeah, get those likes up. Only if you like what you see. But what I'm saying is this: if you notice, if you ask me who I'm no longer working with, and I've worked with several people in several organizations as well. Once I find out what they're like, once I figure out what they're all about, I don't waste my time. It's unfortunate, but I'm also one not to denigrate them. I'm not going to out unless it's deserved. And I haven't outed the people that I don't get along with because they are fake. They're all about themselves. They say I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And look at me. Look at me, everybody. I can't stand that. Thanks, Kelly. I appreciate that. And Homer said it all. Sometimes all it takes is meeting them in person once. So I'm going to let you guys know, and I'm not going to get into it more than that, or I'm going to try not to, but be aware. Be aware of the hidden agenda of people that want to use other people to step on other people to better themselves. And like I said, I got at least 3 of them in mind, and they're members of the Raider Nation. They're saying all of these different things. Look what I'm doing, and look at me, and I am this, that, and the other thing. They have an agenda. Be aware. And for those folks, and again, there are folks that say that they do a bunch of stuff for charity, and there are a lot of people that do good things for charity. But I tell you what, if they don't have a link, to a site that's legitimate, I'd be aware. Now, when I do my prize draws, yeah, that's going on my page, and it's for people that do the likes to this, and they do the super chat or super stickers. It's to me. It's going to me. But I'm giving out prizes, and I show you what I give, and then I put it out. Now, granted, I haven't done it yet to the ones that won the last prize draw. I will. And again, I know who won. It was, like I said, it was Dwayne T and Mr. Wombat. I showed you what they won. I still got them right here. The antenna topper, got to put it in the mail. And the Ray Guy Hall of Fame clip, got it right here. I will get them in the mail, probably this Saturday. But beware of the people that are fake. And in case you want to know, I like to have all of the people that represent Raider Nation, but there are people I won't work with because, again, they're fake. You want to know what clubs I'm in? I am a member of the Silver and Black UK. I am president of the Tampa Bay Black Hole. I'm a member of the Elite Superfans group. I've been and I associate with all of the Black Hole. I associate with the Silver and Black Empire New York. I associate with the Jersey Shore Raider Boosters, the DC Club of Raider Nation, the New England Raider Boosters, the Atlanta Raider Boosters, the Orlando Raider Nation, the South Florida Raider Boosters, Knights of the Shield. I believe it's 219. It's Jalitha Hall's group. Carson City Raider Boosters. I've been a member there. And there's a bunch of clubs in Texas. Because I trust these people. I trust them. And I won't dime out people on a video. But if I know you, if you want to know, ask me. I won't put it out there, but my friends that I know, I'll let them know because I don't want them screwed over. And, I appreciate folks that are coming aboard. I've been doing this now, the videos, for about, Videos for about 5 years, maybe? I'd have to look. At least 4 via Facebook and YouTube. I know basically myself, it was myself and Bear and 1 or 2 other people from Facebook. And I've gone off of Facebook for the most part, for YouTube. And Homer was there. Hey, Mickey Delaney's in the house. And there's a lot of people that are out in the market now. And that's good. There's a lot of competition. That's fine. But just remember the folks that were out in front. Just remember the folks that were out in front. Like I said, me, Bear, Homer, 1 other person comes to mind, but that's one of those people that is fake. And I don't associate with him or his page or his group anymore. Props to newcomers that I feel good with. Make sure you watch Corey the Raider for TNBC. Got a good soul with him. And Logan was talking about Southside Raider Nation, and they have a good raffle going on. We'll get Logan Moore in here a little bit later, but remember, just beware. I know that Logan Moore and Asylum, who's another member of Southside Raider Nation, I know them. I can vouch for them. But if you have somebody that's saying, "Hey, we're doing this," and then they don't have a link to a legitimate website, I would beware. I would beware. That's all I'm going to say. And hey, Jared's in the house. Jerry White's in the house as well. Thank you. And happy early St. Patty's Day. Hey, I always say it. Today's the 11th, so it's the 17th. So in about almost a week. So it'll be next Wednesday, I think. Be careful. Don't get plastered and drink and drive and do all that stuff. But we're talking about fakes. I was talking about the 4 people I don't associate with anymore. 3 of them in the Raider Nation. Wrong choices. I would piss on them if they were on fire. Because they're not worth my water. And like I said, I don't associate with people that are bad news. So if I'm not associating with them, that should tell you all you need to know. Well, let's get into something that's not so heavy. Let's get into something that's not so heavy. Okay? Let's talk about the Raider cuts. Okay? We all know that Trent Brown got traded. People are pissed that we only got a second-round pick for him. But you know what? I look at it this way. Or not, we got a 5th-round pick and we lost the 7th. But we got rid of the contract, man. We got rid of the contract. And that was worth its weight in gold. That's worth its weight in Twinkies and Twitter. And we cleaned up that cap. I think he would. I'm not sure what his cap. I tried to look up on Spot Track. This is where I got these numbers coming up. This is where these numbers come up. I don't know what his contract was with the Raiders, but it's off the books. I think it was at least 10, if not more. I think it might have been 16 million, but it's no longer our contract. Just for Fun said it as well. He's gone. So that's more money for us. Richie Incognito saved us $5.475 million. Gabe Jackson saved us $9.6 million, although there are reports that maybe he will come back. Yeah, I got 2 Seahawks in the house with Mickey Delaney and Adam Devereaux. Well, hopefully you guys will call in about your teams. Well, Marcus Joyner, $8.7 million in cap savings. And Terrell Williams, $16 million in cap savings. A savings not including Trent Brown. $39.775 million. Let's call it 40. That's $40 million in extra space. Yeah, Mike, I'm taking calls in a minute. Now, we did sign David Irving, the kid from the lineman for the Cowboys. Signed him to a 1-year deal worth $1.04 million. We re-signed or extended Peterman. Peterman might be our backup. But, I like the fact that we've saved $40 million with what? 4 players? 40 million dollars, not including Trent Brown. So let's call it 5 for 50 at least. Now, granted, that contract for Brown doesn't take place until new year for the NFL. And again, thanks for being here. I appreciate the like I said, 2 haters in the house. Thank you for being here as well, haters, because you are proving me right. Not even a comment, just a Bye-bye, thumbs down. Haters. Guess I'm doing something right. If you want to be a part of the show, and you want to come on camera, let me do this. Look, that's not what I wanted to do. Hopefully I can do this again. Where the hell is the... I'm trying to get to the StreamYard thing. There we go. Hopefully this will come out. There we are. All right. Jared's calling. Hang on, Jared. Let me get the phone up because I didn't have it on. I see Jared's calling, and hopefully we'll have it come in a minute. I needed to get the phone line up. Jared has the number. I'm trying to get it to work, Jared. It didn't. Call back. I didn't have it up. Call back, Jared. If you want to call in, and Jared knows the number. I have the phone up now, Jared. So call back again. If you want to be in this, come on. There we go. There we are. Jared, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. How you doing? Jared, you there? Oh, okay. There. I was scared. I was like, oh, my boy. Where's my boy?
I'm here.
What?
How you doing tonight?
I'm good. Well, I'm better now that Jimmy Farrell said that the Flyers have at least made a game of it. It's now 4-3 Capitals. Thank you for that score, Jimmy Farrell. I turned it off at 4-1. I said I'm not going to watch another horrible game for the Flyers. What's going on in Penguins land, brother?
Penguins playing. They're beating Buffalo tonight, 5-2. However, they're within. They're moving up in the third place. I mean, they still got Washington, New York ahead of them, but right now, however, they've won 4 in a row. However, it looks like they're playing good hockey right now. I mean, they're doing very well, and of course, we'll see what happens obviously this weekend. But a much-needed win tonight against Buffalo, however, and that was a good win. But the big story here is obviously what is going to happen next week with free agency, however, and of course, the big story on Twitter, according to some of our sports radio guys here in Pittsburgh State, it looks like all but certain that Juju Smith-Schuster is on his way out of Pittsburgh.
Okay, did they say what the best landing spots were for Juju?
One team I did hear, however, yesterday was New York, but today I'm hearing now the Dolphins, apparently. Him and James Conner could be heading to Miami. I don't know if that has been accurate or not, but they're thinking maybe Miami possibly. My one friend told me, however, in Georgia last week, however, he's been hearing rumblings, however, he's very close with DeAndre Hopkins, and Arizona could maybe make a pitch, possibly for his services, because he's very close to Hopkins. If you put him on that Arizona team, however, even though Larry Fitzgerald might play one more year, this could be his last year, however, before he finally decides to hang it up, however, you're going to have a pretty good Arizona team, maybe possibly. If not this year, then next year. But right now, I mean, Arizona's starting to get players. I mean, today, obviously, we saw one big free agent signing, however, that was Mark Ingram heading to Houston today for $3 million for 1 year. Obviously, of course, the big story of the week was Dak's money. But, of course, we don't know if we're going to see the big deal, of course, between Wilson and, of course, Watson possibly maybe coming to play. I mean, they're keeping it quiet for right now. I'm sure once free agency opens up next week, that's going to be the big topic of discussion.
Yeah, I was actually I don't want to say surprised, but I was going to say flummoxed. Is that I mean, it's kind of like a lessening of a surprise. I was flummoxed by the decision for Dak. You know, I think it's a lot of money, and I think it was obviously Jerry Jones figured out that, you know, this is a PR move as well. And, you know, he's got to make sure that the Dallas fans are happy about it. So, you know, a lot of money. But again, A lot of money tied up with Dak. Like the Chiefs have a lot of money tied up with Kermit the Frog, and so we'll see what happens. I think that Russell. I mean, I don't see Russell moving. I don't see Russell moving. So
Yeah.
we'll see about that as well. But and again, like I told you a couple of weeks ago, I can see Big Ben coming back for about $10 million. That's about what his contract was, correct?
Yeah, it was 40, and they came to an agreement to 20. So he's going to play for 20. But talk about the Chiefs. They released today Eric Fisher and Mitchell Schwartz. However, believe it or not, they need to clear about 20 million of cap room, and they cut Fisher and Schwartz today. Then I'm hearing that the Saints, of course, released, however, Jenkins, their corner. So I'm wondering if the Steelers might want to take a chance. Because the Saints began the offseason nearly 100 million over the cap, which was reduced by 8%, however, if you will. They've now released Jenkins, Emmanuel Sanders, Thomas Morstead, Josh Hill, and Nick Easton. They're also expected to release Quan Alexander. So the Saints are starting to cut their payroll down. And then the Dolphins, of course, we know they got rid of Van Noy, but they just got Isaiah Wilson from Tennessee on Monday, believe it or not, however, for a draft pick, however, this year or I think next year. And I'm just seeing a lot of other things going on. I mean, the Bills today just signed Milano to a 4-year, $44 million deal. Matt Milano, that is, however, so he's going to stay.
Yeah, I saw that. Milano is a hell of a linebacker, man, and
he's very good. I like him. He's really good. He's very, very good.
Yeah, my buddy that does the Bills when we do the ESF pages, he pushed that out, and I tell you, he got some money. It doesn't matter whatever he makes, he's worth it. Whatever it is, he's worth it because the guy just plays ball. He plays ball.
Well, they also let Quentin Jefferson go today, however, and John Brown. And now John Brown is talking to Pittsburgh apparently, along with Indianapolis. So if Juju should go, I mean, John Brown fit his career is a possibility. I mean, he's only 30 years old. He's 5'11", 180. He's supposed to be pretty good. So, I mean, he's a decent ball player. Or do they go after a receiver in the draft? We really don't know. And I'm looking at the scores right now. Yeah, the Penguins ended up just winning, however, 5-2, so that's over. But, of course, the other big news of the day, of course, is what happened in the ACC tournament. Duke is not playing because of what happened because of COVID issues, however, and that's crazy. Right now, we got North Carolina at halftime, down 3 against Virginia Tech. But, of course, we have the Players' Championship going on right now, however. And Sergio Garcia is your leader, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah, he shot 7 under 65 today. Brian Harmon at 5 under 67. Fitzpatrick 68. Corey Connor 68. Shane Lowry 68. Lee Westwood 69. Bryson DeChambeau and Roy Sabatini at 69, however. Well, Keegan Bradley is 70, Howard Jason Day is 70, Horsell and Justin Thomas both 71, along with Patrick Reed is 70. So, yeah, Sergio was the big hot golf for the course today down there at Sawgrass, if you will. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, obviously, with round number 2.
Yeah, I was going to say, I love watching TPC just because of that, the one hole, the water, was it the island hole?
17.
Yeah, 17, man. I tell you that just to see. And it's funny because it's really not that long. It's just that the pucker factor of all that water, if you just put it out of your mind that there's a lot of water around it, if you just play the shot regularly, there's really no reason why it's that tough of a. And again, I admit I'm not a golfer, guys. I get it. I'm saying, well, it should be an issue, but I mean, it's just the fact is that you got the water there. And it has the history and all the other things, but just hit the shot. Just hit the shot.
I'm looking at the picture of it online. I mean, it can play from the ladies' tee to the top tee, or it goes between 92 and a +37. But for the golfers, however, it's anywhere between 125 and 130. I mean, you have to use an iron or like a wedge. For me, I would use a wood. I know it's crazy. I mean, considering I don't care, but I've used woods on par 3s before, Howard. I've been lucky a couple times, but in this case, Howard, I mean, it would be tough for me to pick the club. I would stay with a wood, but I don't feel comfortable with an iron hitting that kind of shot because I know if I do that, I'm going to end up with 3 or 4 falling on. So if I play with a wood, like a 3-wood or something like that, I can at least try to hopefully get the wind pick up a little, not too strong, but just a light slow breeze, just try to knock it on.
Okay, now I got to ask, because again, if I go to Pittsburgh, obviously you're talking about an area around you with golf, right?
Oh yeah, like 5 minutes. There's like a 9-hole par 3. There's a lot of golf courses near me. I mean, quite a bit of golf courses near my place.
Okay, well, depending upon when I can get up there, I'm not going to have any clubs with me. Did they give out like rental clubs for?
Yes. Some courses do that. Yes.
Okay. We'll find a course that gives out rentals, and I, like I said, I am not a golfer. You guys can do videos of me playing golf. It'll be hysterical, but it will be something that I figure we would have a good time with.
Oh, definitely, for sure. I'm actually, my friend and I were just talking today. I think we might be playing this next Wednesday. I mean, I got a new driver for Christmas. I haven't tested that bad boy out yet, so me and my buddy might be going out to play on Wednesday, maybe. If the weather holds up. I mean, today wasn't too bad. It was a little drizzly, but it was still fairly decent. It was about 58, 60 up here. It wasn't too bad today.
All right. Well, hey, Jared, thanks for the Pittsburgh report. Appreciate you coming in and starting the show off with. If you guys don't know what the hell's going on in sports, because you don't know jack about sports, Jared certainly does, and I appreciate Jared coming in and giving his insight as well. Thanks again, there, partner.
No problem. Talk to you soon.
All right. That was the Pittsburgh report from Jared, and I want to say, hey, we got Paul Craven in the house as well. Thanks for that. Paul's popping in from UK. Remember, if you want to be on the show, the link to the studio is right there, StreamYard.com, with a bunch of letters and numbers. Paul's popping in from UK. I saw somebody that was popping in from Germany, if I remember that right. So we got Europe in the house tonight. I know that somebody else was there. So again, thanks for being here. And let's try to get back with what else is going on. The defense guys, definitely from Chicago. They're from Chicago. I'll be happy if my Bears sign Wilson or Watson. It's not happening. And who are the Bears going to have at quarterback? Because they were talking about having Carson Wentz go, but he's not there. I'll put that link up again. Again, if you're watching on YouTube, the link is down there. Try to come in on camera. If you want to call the number, let me see if I can get that another banner there. Let's see if I can update the banner. Wait a second here. Okay, let me update this. Paste there. Okay, so we're going to save it there. So there we go. Okay, want to be a part of the show? The number is listed. 813-699-0834, or hit the on-screen, the StreamYard, hit the link. Oh, with Caps one, crap. Well, at least they made a game of it. I'll give it. I mean, it sucks that the Flyers lost. Yeah, I don't like when the Flyers lose, but they can't. I mean, the Capitals and the Bruins are just kicking their butt. Just kicking their butt. It's true. But if you want to be a part of the show, you got a way to call in, 813-699-0834. 813-699-0834. The Lightning are losing tonight with 15 minutes to go in the third period. And again, if you want to be a part of the show, go to the StreamYard link in the link to YouTube. Again, thanks for being here. We got a bicep. We got Just for Fun, who's popping in from Germany. There you go. Deutschland, ja, das ist sehr gut. And Paul Craven, my boy, Captain, another Blackbeard, another pirate in the house. So thanks for being there as well. And again, here's the score. Oh, isn't that nice? Jason Dean talking nice about Homer. And what else is going? Okay. Yeah. Thanks again. Sharing like the broadcast. Appreciate that. I'm going to put these up as well. And again, hopefully we'll have Logan come in, who's going to be talking about his charity cause for a Raider family. And again, I know Logan Moore and I know Asylum personally. So I know that whatever they're doing is legit. Logan wants John Johnson, the safety. Where's he out of, Logan? That name sounds familiar. Johnny Johnson. May, the kid from the Jets, did they franchise tag him? Oh, tell my buddy from the other show. Start worrying about it. Oh. Okay, you're talking about a Philly sports guy. Hornets not been mad at all so far. Oh, so the Hornets. So Paul's talking basketball. I'm honest, Paul. I don't watch basketball till like June. May maybe, because actually I say like the conference finals and then the finals. The conference finals, the Final Four, because just doesn't interest me. I like teams, but Johnny Johnson's with the Rams. Thanks, Matt. I thought he was with LA. But I was like, Chargers, but no, Rams. And I think that they said that the Jet, because May would be a great safety to grab, but I think that May is going to be franchise tagged. Knights lost 2 straight by a goal. Wow. But they're still, I mean, the way the West is made up, I have no doubt that the Knights are going to be. Hey, there you go. We got Savage in the house. Arr. Yeah. My voice is messed up. I can't even begin to do Savage today. As soon as the NFL season finishes, as soon as he's all over basketball. That's cool. That's cool. I like, I'm a hockey guy, and that's what it was. Key safety for the Rams. Again, if you want to be on camera, and this goes for everybody, the one good thing, I know Jared prefers to call, which is cool. I got it. English beer is freaky. Actually, the Lightning scored a goal, it looks like. And of course, it cuts to a commercial, so it might be 5-3. Both safety May and Marcus Williams have been franchised. Shoot. Mike Givens is going to call in, hopefully. And again, we do need a safety. Abram is a good hitter. He's a good, but he just plays out of position so often, and he's looking for the that key BSPN hit. And I want him to play heady, but intelligently. I was talking to my boy Violator about that. English beer is loopy juice. I like the English beer is because it's not as carbonated as American beer. So that's one thing I like about going to a pub in England, because again is Captain, check out the empty net goal in the Flyers game. Okay. I'll try, Jimmy. Matt Marinovich says we need a free safety. We definitely need, yeah, I think so, free safety. I said, Abram is a good box safety, but we need somebody back there that's going to make a play. Here's my girl, Vanessa Rader at Navarrete. Thank you there, honey. And please share this up, Vanessa, to everybody. Remember, if you're on Facebook, please come over to YouTube. And yeah, Matt said it here as well. Heath is okay. I get it. And thank you for saying this, Savage. Mike Mitchell, the missile, was all about making those plays that pop you onto BSPN. You got to play intelligently. So we need that. And like I said, it's defense for sure. Free safety and a hard-hitting linebacker need more pressure. Definitely just for fun. You got that. Popping in from Germany. If you want to be on the show, If you want to be on the show, I'm going to put this up again. There's the link. It's coming right at you. Hit the link in YouTube. That's another thing. And remember, and I did this on the promo show, and we were talking about that. We now have 19 entries plus the 10. So there's really, we're basically halfway there, because we're going to have 50 entries plus the 10 that I brought over. Remember, the 10 that I brought over from the spin wheel number 1, Dwayne T, Ed Winchell, Raider Neil Backman, Jimmy Farrell, Vanessa Navarrete, one of my young lady I was saying to push this broadcast, and she will, thank you. Chris Donnet, Al Zafiri of Edge of Philly Sports, great guy. Rob Bigler, my Kansas City guy. Vince V-Dub Wittel, and Mr. Wombat. It was funny because, Mr. Wombat and Dwayne T won, but they had enough entries that they actually, when I pulled those extras, hey, Paul, thanks for being here. Appreciate you, brother. Take care of yourself, heading off back to work. Thanks for popping in there, Paul. Blackbeard was in the house. Blackbeard was, and Paul's a great guy. So again, if you want to be a part of the show, you can call in 813-619-0834. You want to be part of the stream, you got the StreamYard link. I know Jason Dean's going to be in the link, but he said that it would be later when he gets home. Remember, if you want to get in for the Captain Jack treasure chest prizes, I have to show. I have to put it over my. Okay, see if I can do that. Okay, you see that? See the box? Get it? Yeah, there it is. There's the box. There you go. Trying to get. There you go. There's the box. What's in the box? There's the box. And by the way, that sign, Raiders Country, that sign, nice heavy metal sign. That's part of the box of prizes. Remember those other prizes, plus that Hall of Fame polo shirt. That's in there as well. And well, looks like we got a call in from where'd he go? He stopped. You stopped, Mike. Where'd you go? Philly sports fan, or actually, I'm sorry, not Philly sports fan, because remember with this Philly sports guy, you can't do. Call in again because for some reason it didn't show up. So call in again, Mike. And Mike's going to come back in hopefully as well. Again, you want to be part of the show, call in. You want to be on camera, hit the link. But that's the box. That's the big bag, the treasure chest prizes. And some things that are not in there, and I don't know if you guys have seen it, but right around the corner, I have 3, and this is probably going to be a huge prize as well. One of the top tier prizes. Yeah, Mike, I tried calling. I went over there and it popped off. Call again. Call again, because as soon as I went over to try to get to it, you were gone. 813-619-0834. Mike, try to call back in again. Like I said, on the other side of the wall is I have 3, one of the large fatheads, Raider fatheads. That's a prime prize as well. So good stuff. Got the Freddie Blitnikoff autograph pick. I got that one plus I think another one. So I got 2 of those left. Remember the Damon Arnett jersey. There, I'm getting other jerseys. I'm getting other jerseys to put in for prize packs. Hopefully Mike will call back. If you want to be in, you want to talk sports, hockey, baseball, basketball, if you're like Paul, and we're in there. Remember, I've been on an hour already. Okay, yeah, just call you Michael. I got you. Call in. Change your name, do whatever. I'm gonna call you Mike. I'm going to call you Mike. Call in, Mike. 813-619-0834. If you want to be on camera, hit the link. Matt Marinovich. Okay, let's see what Matt has to say. Oh, Leonard Williams was franchise tag. Crap. Tomlinson, no. Yeah, I tell you what, Tomlinson is Tomlinson would be a great get. Tomlinson would be a great get. Thank you for adding that, Matt. Tomlinson is worth signing. Worth signing. Okay, my call back. I see it coming in over on this side. There you go. I got you now, Mike. What's going on, brother?
What's up, Captain? How you doing?
I'm good. So you watched now again. I watched the first two periods of the Flyers game, and when it went to 4-1, I couldn't watch anymore. The Capitals were just too. They were just too quick, and they played a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, I was watching it. I turned it off and I put on the Sixers, and then I turned it back on, and it was a 4-3 lead. I was hoping we could come back, but we ended up losing. But yeah, the Flyers are struggling recently. I feel bad for Carter Hart. He's just not having it. He's not doing good. I think that's been one of their struggles. He's letting up a lot of goals and he's having bad games, which is not affecting them playing bad.
Well, they got another kid that they had drafted a couple years ago that was a really good draft pick at goalie. I'm surprised that he's probably with the Phantoms, I'm guessing, because I know that that's their top AHL team. So how is he doing? If Carter Hart continues to struggle, will they think about bringing up that kid to the big team and seeing what he can do? Or are they going to let him season another year with the AHL?
To be honest, I don't even know who that kid is. But Hart's so young that I don't really think it plays a part. It's 1 year. It's not like he's going to struggle year after year. He's so young. He's only 22 years old, so he has time to improve and get better. But yeah, I feel like he's the main reason they're struggling this year.
Yeah.
As of recent, not this year, but yeah, I don't know.
And I saw Becky's in the house. I'm going to say, hello, Becky. How you doing? I want to make sure I say hi to Becky as well. Remember, if you want to be on camera, there's the link. And there, you remember, you can call in as well. What else, Mike? What's up?
We got free agency coming up this week. I don't know what the Eagles can do. We don't have enough cap, but what are you hoping the Raiders can do in free agency or in the draft?
Well, as I was going over, like I said, the Raiders have freed up $40 million. And that's not even including what the cap space that they're going to get when Trent Brown is off the books, and he's off the books not officially till beginning of the season. So I figure that's at least $50 million. And Maria, thank you for being here again, Maria Raider at Plata, who is also awesome. Welcome, Maria. If you can't come over to YouTube, Maria, if you can. Thanks again. Maria shares up the shows. Vanessa shares up the shows, as well as other folks, and I appreciate the ladies. They are awesome. The Eagles. Now, again, you got rid of Wentz, and you turned the game over to Hurts. What is the consensus in Philadelphia about it's Hurts' team, but are you still going to go and get a quarterback in the draft?
I hope not. I've heard people say, they still might take a quarterback now. You have good receivers out there. Personally, I want Jamar Chase. I know a lot of people are saying good things about Kyle Pitts. Even O-line or, the linebacker Parsons from Penn State, anybody, there's so much that I feel like we need to fix, but a quarterback I feel like would just be a waste of a pick. Now, everyone thinks that Hurts is going to be the starting quarterback, therefore you can go and get a backup in free agency or whatever if you need to. But saying that we're going to draft a quarterback, that's just...
like I said, don't be surprised. And I'm calling it now. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Don't be surprised if you guys take Trask, because again, his offensive coordinator, his offensive coordinator from Florida is now your quarterback's coach. If you want to talk about a situation where the kid will feel comfortable working into an offense because his coach from the Gators is now with the Eagles, that is a perfect fit. And he's a big kid, and he would be
taking that 6.
No, I don't think he would take him at 6, but maybe in the second round. Maybe the second round, because I don't think Trask is going to be a first rounder. I think that Trask will go second, maybe even third round. And if he gets past the Eagles at like figure if you're 6, so what is that? Was that like 38? They might even trade up into the second with one of their thirds for somebody to pick up Trask. But don't be surprised if you pick up Trask.
I saw a list today of our picks, and I don't even think we have a second round pick.
Ah, okay. Well, then OB. Now again, I don't know what everybody's board is, but maybe see there you go. Maybe that will be the cachet that you need. If you don't have a second round pick, somebody would like to maybe trade that second round pick. And if you're Roseman, you go to that team and say, hey, we'll take your pick for a player, some cash, and some other things. So maybe you will get that pick back in the second round, and wouldn't be surprised if it's Trask from Florida.
Right. What do you think of the whole Derek Hart situation? Do you think he's going to be your starter next year, or
yeah,
Mariota being the backup? I heard some stuff about him coming to Philly a few weeks ago, but
that ain't happening. I mean, I would be very surprised if it did. Most everybody is aware, and this is one of the things I talk about. People that are real, better watch what I say. They're inhospitable when they complain about a certain player that is okay. For this example, I'll admit it. I complained and bitched and moaned about Trent Brown because he wasn't playing. And I called him Twinkies in Twitter, and we got rid of him. And he said, well, don't do that about a player. I said, well, the reason why I did that was because is it a goal? Oh, I tell you, the Red Wings are standing on there. The goalie for the Red Wings is standing on his head tonight. A lot of good saves. But, he wasn't worth the salt. But at least Derek Carr is doing a good job, and he's our quarterback. He's our quarterback. So unless something happens where he's not our quarterback, then I'm gonna if and when he's gone, then I'll say, okay, well there he is, he's gone. But until they get rid of him, he's our quarterback. I kind of like the old T.O. That's my quarterback. Well, he is. There isn't anybody else there. Okay, Mariota has got a big cap hit, and we just signed Peterman. Maybe Mariota goes. Maybe Mariota goes to the Eagles as your backup and will be available to play, in case Hurts is not up to it. So there you go.
Yeah, we'll see. Who do you guys think you should get in the draft? What position you hoping for, or whatever? I want
a lot of defense. I want either the linebacker, and I know that I love this comment. As soon as it comes up, Matt Marinovich, as soon as it comes up, I got to show it. It's already on YouTube. Love this. 400 pounds of cap room gone. 400 pounds. He was a waste. But as far as I'm thinking defensive end, defensive tackle, or linebacker. One of those.
Right.
Safety, like I said, we need a free safety for sure. So we need defense. We need a linebacker. We need another rush end. We need a big plugger in the middle, And whether it's via free agency, whether it's via the draft, defense needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed. And I say this by also saying that the Raiders have gotten rid of they've gotten rid of 60% of their offensive line already. They're gone. Richie Incognito is gone. Gabe Jackson is gone. Trent Brown is gone. But Denzel Good is there, and I think he's going to be re-signed because I don't think that they would have they're definitely going to have him. They got Simpson at guard, who played a little bit last year. Okay. They re-signed Lester Cotton. Maybe they re-signed Jackson to a lower deal, not a $10 million deal. So there we go. Again, if you want to be a part of the show, I will put the link up again. There we go. If you want to be a part of the show,
people from joining.
yeah, if you want to be part of the show, there's the link there, and you can dial in 813-699-0834. And Mike, thanks for calling in as well, brother.
Thank you, Captain. Have a good one.
All right, you take care. That was Mike Givens, good young kid from Philly. And yeah, you'll see me wear Raider stuff. Didn't they re-sign Incognito? No, they let him go. They let him go, and they saved let's call it $5.5 million for Richie Incognito per spot track. That was what they saved. $5.5 million. I'm rounding. It was like 5.5. Let's go. Yeah, 5.5. $5.5 million. Okay. You want to be a part of the show? There's the link. I know Jason Dean's going to be in later on. Again, if you are in Germany and Deutschland, if you are in England like Redbeard was, if you're anywhere in the States, hit the link. Be a part of the show on camera. I will say this, though. If you got a bad mic, I'm going to mute it. Make sure you have your good equipment. Make sure you have good equipment. If you want to be a participant, get another entry in the the Captain Jack's Treasure Chest prizes. Remember, for every $4.99 entry you make via Super Chat or Super Sticker, that gets you an entry. We now have, I think, 19 entries plus the 10. So we are at 29 of 60. 29 of 60. So basically, we got another 31 entries to go to make the 50, and then the 10 that we're bringing over. So there you go. Got 60 going up for prize. Remember, if you are watching on Facebook, please come over to YouTube. I wish I could do two banners at the same time. Let's do that. 813-699-0834. That is the number, 813-699-0834, or the StreamYard link. There you go. 813-699-0834. Raider Moore is saying about the good free safety is needed. Got to have it. Got to have it. Okay, good. We do got Logan Moore coming in, and I answer it. Logan Moore, how you doing, brother? Good to hear from you. What's going on?
Well, I'm doing great. Just the beautiful weather most of the time here.
Are you there, Logan?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay, I hear you now. Okay, I want to make sure. And we were talking about the Southside Raider Nation raffle that you guys had. Without further, did you want to talk about that real quick, or?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, might as well knock it out.
Okay, let me get the main screen. Okay, I put it on here. Come on, there. What the hell? Why is it not? I don't know why it's not. Yeah, but it's. I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger than that. Oh well. Let me see if I can make it bigger. That's what she said. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Okay, yeah, Southside Raider Nation. There it is. Sorry, that's about the best I can do on the screen, and I'm not on the screen either.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. We as
camera, and I will get a little bit bigger. There you go. So now I'm back being a little bit larger than life. So there you go. Now, other than the raffle, what else is going on with you, Logan? What are your thoughts on, free agency and what needs to be done? And again, you were talking about the things that you were looking for. So what are you looking for? What do you want?
Well, there's quite a few guys that I would like to see. Unfortunately, some of them were already tagged. I was looking at Williams, the safety of the Saints. He was one guy that I really wanted, or May, as you were saying earlier, would have been a good one too. But the only ones I can really think of right now, as far as that free safety spot, that I think that would be a good fit for it the first one is John Johnson. I mean, he had like 102 tackles. He was a key player in that Rams defense that was pretty good, and they just don't have enough money, to afford him with all the other guys that they have.
Right.
Especially taking Stafford over there now too. So, but then the other guy is Hooker too, from the Colts. He would be a good one, and then other than that, I think that it kind of drops down.
Yeah.
Position.
Now that's Malik Hooker, right? If I got the name right. Yeah. Good. A lot of good ball out of him. He's in fact, I think he played at USF. I don't know why, but that name sounds really familiar. I'll have to look it up, but I think he played at USF, which is why I'll take a look at that, because that there's a reason why I know that name from somewhere. Let me see, Malik Hooker.
Yeah, naturally, you see a lot of these.
No, he played at Ohio State. Oh well, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Then, definitely the defensive line. I would like, everybody wants to see upgrade. Now, a lot of the, analysts are, they actually have us getting an edge rusher over a defensive tackle, and I keep seeing names like Trey Hendrickson from the Saints, Ingram. Like Hendrickson, actually he had a really good year, but I think the Raiders, they're looking for someone that's solid every year, not just had one good year.
Right. But again,
Bud Dupree, now he would be a great one if they feel comfortable with taking that risk after that ACL tear, 5 weeks. With 5 weeks left in the season.
Yeah.
Look at his production that he did year in, year out. I mean, you look at us, we were towards the bottom, or no, we were like actually not too bad in pressuring. I think we were like 17th, something like that, as far as pressures. But a lot of times we only got about 25% of that. Where you look at his stats, I mean, they just blow ours away.
Yeah, and again, Dupree is a hell of a he's like a tweener, but he's got a lot of definitely got a lot of oomph. But like I said, that injury scares me. That injury really does scare me.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether I want to spend a lot of money there from that guy.
Well, at the same time, you don't know, depending on where all the other guys go and how they feel about where he's at. With that risk and that injury, naturally you get a price for him. Right.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, Logan. Again, thank you for calling in, and again, I appreciate all that you do for Southside Raider Nation. Again, get with Logan, get with Asylum. And make sure that if you have anything that you can contribute, like I said, I'll put a picture up. You just tell me who, if somebody bid like, I hope that they at least get it what the patch is worth for the bid. So they, any little thing, but yeah, I'll give you a picture, and maybe somebody wants it. Yeah, Jimmy Farrell's watching that. The Lightning played like crap tonight. So there you go. But again, I want to thank you for joining the show, Logan, and appreciate all that you do for pushing up the show to all the people as well.
Oh, absolutely. It's my pleasure.
All right. You got it. Hey, thanks again there, shipmate. We'll see you as soon as I get out to Vegas, hopefully soon.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Can't wait.
You got it. Hey, thanks again, partner.
All right. Take care.
All right. That's Logan Moore, who is my buddy out in Vegas with the Southside Raider Nation of Las Vegas. Again, support if you want to be in on a raffle for a Raider family in need. Get with Logan, get with Asylum. We are at almost 10:30. Got a few people watching. Again, if you're on Facebook, please come over to YouTube, better audio and video on YouTube. And again, if you want to be involved in the Captain Jack Treasure Chest of prizes, we have 19 entries out of the 50 that are in. All you have to do is give $5 for the super chat super sticker. And we got Matt Buchanan on the line. How you doing, Matt? What's going on?
How you doing? How you doing, Captain Jack?
I'm good. What? Wait a second. Steve, you're gonna have to wait, Steve, because I'm on the phone with Matt. Go ahead, there, Matt.
Yeah. Did you see all the cuts that the Saints did? They cut like a receiver, some defensive guy.
Okay. I need names, Matt.
No, I'm sorry. I'm at the bar right now, so I don't have names on me top of my head, you know.
Okay. But I'll take a look at it. I think Jared Cook was one of the people that they were talking about that were going to be cut.
They cut a Thomas. I mean, not my brother, but they cut a Thomas, and then they cut some defensive guy.
Are you saying they cut Michael Thomas, the wide receiver from Ohio State?
They cut Michael Thomas. Yeah, that name recognizes.
Wow. Now, and he's one of the best receivers in football. That's surprising. That's got to be a bad for the cap hit or whatnot. Scream, I see you. I'll have you on camera as soon as we're done talking with Matt. Okay.
Yeah, I know you guys. You guys cut your guy. He went to New England, so
yeah,
I've been following you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got rid of some dead weight, and I'm very happy. Twinkies and Twitter no longer play for the team.
Yeah. Hey, you see the Rays today preseason? Oh my goodness, man! He was doing pretty good,
No, I missed the Rays game. I know that the Phillies played the Yankees. I don't know what the score was for that, but I know that the Phillies are playing the Yankees today, and I was doing some other things, so I didn't see any of the scores. So did the Rays were they up or were the Rays down?
I was just because I was at work, but I saw the pitcher. He was doing pretty good. He got 7 strikes for preseason. That's pretty good.
Okay, was that the Patino, the kid that they got for Snell? Is that who you're talking about?
No, the stuff with the left. Forgot his name.
I'll have to look it up. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
So
good to talk to you, Captain.
Yeah. So you doing all right there, Matt?
Oh yeah, I'm just doing good. I work days now, so I don't listen to your shows during the night. So.
Well, get some rest then, man. Get some rest, and I appreciate you. Watching as well.
Oh, you take it easy, man.
All right, you take
time when you have time.
Is he in the home states, or do you want to call
no,
him?
He's still in the UK, so 6 hours behind us.
Okay, so I'd have to call him via Facebook. I'll see if I can do that.
Yeah, his Vikings. They got rid of the Rudolph guy, man. The Browns might pick him up. That's some crazy stuff.
Yeah, crazy stuff. Hey, you take care there, Matt.
You take it easy, bro.
All right. That was Matt Buchanan talking about the Browns and the Vikings and the Rays. So that's a large portion of things here. We're gonna Scream. You about ready to come in? There we go, folks. I want to say we are welcoming in to our broadcast here. As soon as I can get him on camera, Raider Scream. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Hey, I'm all right, man. How you doing?
I'm good. Oh, is that a Jim Otto jersey? That's nice, man.
Well, I've always rocked the 00 with my own name on the back, just because the one fact is Jim Otto's the only player, and then they said no other player can ever wear it. So I was like, that's the perfect number to customize if you're gonna, it's ready to scream though.
There you go. Yeah, that's sharp. That is sharp for sure.
I picked
So,
this one up, Captain. You might like this one. I just picked it up from the framing shop.
oh, nah, Ray guy. Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm hoping to have a Ray guy for a prize. I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen or not, but I'm hoping that it will. So eventually we will have another, because again, I got the Damon Arnett jersey that will be as part of the prizes. I have other jerseys that will be part of the prizes. So as jerseys come out, I will put another jersey in, or I might put another. I might have, if I get some, I'll have like maybe 2 jerseys, in the prize pack. But again, I like to make sure I have something for the folks that give support for the the treasure chest of prizes, and I got something for them. So, and Logan was saying. No, actually, I don't know. Actually, Asylum, that's not true. He wasn't the last player to wear it. Billy White Shoes Johnson was the last player to wear 00.
No, it's correct right there. You correct with that one, Asylum. I mean, I don't know how Billy White Shoes John. I don't know how he got to do that, because the league put it out there. Nobody's gonna wear it no more, but he did. He's correct. Good job, Asylum. I stand corrected.
Yeah, Billy White Shoes was the last player with the Oilers, and then what I think happened was that they were saying they told Otto not that that it wasn't going to be worn after him, and Otto retired in, I want to say, 1973, but Billy White Shoes was around in the mid 70s. With the Oilers, mid to late 70s. So, in fact, somebody can go over on and Google it. But, yeah, Billy White Shoes was the last player to wear 00 in the NFL. That's for sure.
Yeah, that'd be a great information. I can't see any of the information that's coming across the chat room, but I'm in complete agreement with that one. I apologize for that. But to find out the years, there might have been a little bit of crossing paths right there that might have took place in the 70s in order for White Shoes to slide through with that one. But,
yeah, what they might have done is they might have said, once these players are out of the league, it won't be worn anymore. So they were grandfathered into that. They were the last players to wear that number.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know that Otto wore it and White Shoes wore it. And then when White Shoes was gone, nobody has worn it since, and it is mandated. Google says Otto. That's not right. That's not right. Okay, and I'm going to prove it. Okay.
Now, I watched the footage on White Shoes. He was a pretty good ball player too, man. Real fast and real slick with his movements. He did real well for the Oilers. I think he played for Atlanta Falcons too, though, didn't he?
Yes, he did. And I'm trying to get the Wikipedia. I know he wore it after Otto. I know for a fact he wore it after Otto.
Yeah, all I have is Raider Hall of Famers. I think in my lifetime I've owned 3 other jerseys. I had a Joe Montana one that I won from my older brother, and that's just because the Giants beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. So he wanted my Lester Hayes jersey. I told him, you ain't never gonna get that, so I'll take the Giants. And what ended up happening, Eli beat Tom Brady, and so I told him he could buy me a Joe Montana jersey. So I had that one. I never wore it. Ended up giving it away to somebody that was duly and truly prepared to wear it. I also had a Sweetness jersey that I ended up getting to a solid Chicago Bear fan and a Barry Sanders jersey, which I would still have to this day, and I don't know where it went because I didn't give that one away to a solid Detroit fan, but I did gift a Detroit fan earlier today. Matter of fact, I gifted a Detroit fan with one of their coins, and then I've got a young lady. She's a solid Rams fan. She from St. Louis, but and I'm a gift her that.
Actually, and I take it back. I was wrong. It wasn't White Shoes. I had the team right. It was Ken Burrow. Ken Burrow, 00. And he was in the NFL. He was the first rounder in 1970. So I know for a fact that he was in the league after Jim Otto.
Man, the White Shoes sounded correct.
Yeah, I thought it was too. And but yeah, Kenny Burrow was in the league through 1981. Okay, and his uniform was 00. And I had, like I said, I knew I had the team right, and I apologize. It wasn't White Shoes, but it was Ken Burrow, 00. And that, and see, with the name Burrow, that's the reason why he wore the 00 as well. But yeah, it was Ken Burrow. Yeah. So Asylum says 81, 84. Yeah, I looked it up as well, Asylum. That's why I said there was something there. And I'm like, that's not. And then I remembered it wasn't White Shoes, it was Kenny Burrow. But again, those were the last two players to wear 00. So there you go.
Yeah.
But that is a sharp thing. Now, what are you doing? What are you doing for games? Now, I know you're going down to Texas or to Dallas. Are you going to be throwing over to any other games you need to know about?
The first thing I'm gonna start off with is attending the Hall of Fame to represent Tom Flores, player and coach, and Charles Woodson, aka Chuck. Just to make sure, first off, I appreciate Charles Woodson because he went to Green Bay, and I know why he went to Green Bay, but I mean, you got to get that ring to solidify a certain legacy and champion. But he really been a Raider the entire time, and he served in the NFL. He served as a Raider throughout the same time period that I did in the United States Army. So him and Kobe Bryant, they both they go there with me as far as the time served and dealing with one organization, Kobe Bryant, dealing with two with Charles Woodson. And then Tom Flores, man, he's just always been so awesome, man. Player-wise, no, I didn't see him player, but he was a wide receiver coach back in, 1972 for the Raiders. And, he's just been winning since he, I guess, hung up the cleats because, he got traded away because, the Raiders wanted to, throw the ball longer. So, obviously, the Mad Bomber came into effect, and his arm strength was probably more than Tom Flores at the end of his career. So, I got to go see these two guys go into Canton. And I've been there a time or two before, but not really for the enshrinement ceremony, just to take my kids, my sons. This way they understand what football is really about. If you try to build a legacy or you try to stand, on your own 2 feet as a young man or a young woman in this world, you want to stamp it with some solid credentials. And I think both of them individuals are well deserved to do that.
For sure. It was I lost my train of thought. Oh, Tom Flores won a Super Bowl with the Chiefs. When the Chiefs won their first Super Bowl way back when, he was the backup quarterback to Len Dawson. So again, Tom Flores won as a coach. He won as a player. He won as as an assistant coach. So he won, those Super Bowls in a variety of things. And again, people kind of like poo-pooed the fact that when he was a coach for the Seahawks, he didn't have a winning record, and that's one of the reasons why he didn't get in as quickly as he did. And they finally made things right by putting him into the Hall of Fame. They finally did it. Tom Flores was the again a two-time winning coach with a two-time winning quarterback, and Plunkett's still not in the Hall, but at least Flores is. So hopefully we'll be able to get Jim Plunkett into the Hall soon as well, because again, Plunkett and Eli both have the same thing. They both have two Super Bowl wins, but Eli's going to get into the Hall of Fame. I know he is. Eli's going to be there because of his longevity and his consecutive game streak and all those other things. But I still think that you can't leave Jim Plunkett out of the Hall of Fame. So hopefully we will have Plunkett into the Hall of Fame sometime soon, and hopefully while he's still alive as well. I don't like the fact that they juiced Kenny Stabler and his family by waiting until he was dead. And I'm glad that they at least have Coach Flores in while he was alive and can appreciate the fact that he is in the Hall of Fame for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you on all those hopes and and facts that you have stated right there. And there's a couple other people. Cliff Branch is gone now. I think Cliff Branch should be on his way or already into the Hall of Fame by now, but he's not, and we'll see if that does occur. My favorite player of all time is Lester Hayes, but then again, the Stickum and everything that occurred with that, we'll see. He's a good dude. He's always around. You catch him at a local Walmart anywhere in California, locally. I'm in Texas, retired from the military, so I met him 2 times already, and he's a good dude. But Cliff Branch, had the honor of meeting him up in Dallas, Texas, when we was all out there for I want to say it was a preseason game of 2016. It was when TNBC was standing up. Real big things, and we actually met at 2 separate locations. Tim Brown was at one, and we went to the other one, Humperdinck's restaurant, bar and grill thing, and that's where Cliff Branch was. And we went up there pretty deep, probably about 5 carloads from down here in Central Texas, and that was about 5 years ago that was able to happen. Yeah. Good business. Yeah. So again, make sure that when we do that Texas event, I know that TNBC and is having the big Texas Raider invasion with Raider Oso. I know that you're a part of that. I know that Homer's going to be thick with it. Now, are you going to be involved with the Homer? What is it? The softball game that's going on in Memorial Day weekend. I got to look into going out there for that. So hopefully I will get a chance to be out there for the Memorial Day softball weekend out in Texas. And again, first event. Maybe next year we'll get some teams from other places to come in, but we're definitely going to be doing Lone Star State this year. And I'm pretty sure you'll be out there, Scream, correct? Yeah, I don't have no problem going down. I love baseball is my passion to play, but I do got a couple disabilities that kind of hinder me from doing that. I got this metal in my leg, and then my back. My back is pretty messed up, but I do the best I can. I'll get out there and find some position that doesn't need that much mobility and try to make a difference. If anything. Yeah. Of course, we want to just win, baby. But when it comes down to the events, you try to make the events about what the event is really about. You know what I'm saying? And that should be geared towards the Wounded Warriors, correct?
Yes, it is. It's going to be a Wounded Warrior event.
Yeah. So yeah, he's been telling me about that since last year, and we're actually in the process of standing up another TBH, the Black Hole chapter right here, the Hood chapter. So we'll see how all that goes. It's in the process, and I think it's at the final stage when dealing with Cisco and Rock Rivera.
Yeah. Oh, I just looked over on YouTube, so I've doubled my amount of haters. I've gone from 2 to 4. So there you go. Gotta love that.
Yeah.
4 thumbs down. Gotta love that.
Just know, I got your back for life, bro. We wounded warriors together. So
There you go. I appreciate that, there, partner, for sure, for sure.
yeah. But yeah, man, I did want to just check you out. We was this past Sunday we had the opportunity. The For Life crew brought us in, so and we was on there on and off for about 5+ hours, you know, and it was a good time with all of them. Everybody that was on there, we covered about 4 or 5 different states as far as people that was on video, and you know, I always try to catch yours. It's just my memory sometimes. I don't catch everything, you know what I'm saying? But I did get in there. I seen it on Facebook, so I hurried up, shared it on Facebook, and then jumped over on your YouTube.
And I appreciate that, there, Scream. Again, I won't. I'll keep my comments to myself for those other things, because we were talking about different things today on the channel about haters and whatnot. So God forbid that I would say something that would get out. But I know I always appreciate you being here for me, because you're true blue for sure, and I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, brother. I mean, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna do my best to support you. You Raider Nation, me and you. First time I seen you was in New Orleans, 2008, and you were costumed up. I was costumed up, and man, we did great things ever since 2008, and I ain't gonna stop. You know, we got a couple more years, and we hit 2 decades. You know, rolling together in costume. Yours might be prior to mine, or you know, same time as mine. I don't know. But I mean, it's just in costume or out of costume, I'm the same human being. You know, so the sooner people realize that, the quicker, I guess, the connection could take place, or the repel. You know.
You got it, man. You got it. And again, it's always a pleasure having you on here, Scream. So thanks for joining us. What now? I gotta ask. What's your key other thing? Oh, I'm sorry. Houston Steve is calling in, so I'm gonna get that before I lose him. So thanks again for calling in there, Scream.
All right, man. Y'all take care.
All right. Thanks again. That was Raider Scream. We're gonna go to the Hangouts. Hopefully, there we go. Yeah, I saw him on my phone, so I want to make sure that he was there. Steve, how you doing, brother? What's going on?
I'm pretty good, Captain. I remember Kenny Burrow. He was a really great person, and man, he was one of the fastest people out there besides Bill and Bob Hayes and everything up with the Cowboys. A lot of great memories you're talking about when I think about Kenny Burrow going to games at the Astrodome.
Yes. I want to say thanks to Vicky Orr, who has another entry into the treasure chest prizes. Thank you there, Miss Vicky Orr. She's in there as well. So she is actually, so now we got 20. I got to get to the sheet. Hang on a second there, Steve. I saw you in there. Yeah, I guess I pissed somebody off there, Asylum, because now I have four thumbs downs. Gotta love that, man. 4 thumbs downs. Woohoo! Gotta love that. Let me put Vicky in there. What about that, Vicky? All right, but yeah. So what's going on with you tonight, there, Steve?
Hey, what do you think about somebody? I saw something on the internet. They said something about all the free agents from 2019 are no longer on the team and everything, and so they were kind of being critical of you know how it is with the Raiders and everything. You're gonna have people throwing stuff up on the wall just to get people to watch, because they're a team that either you like them or don't. It's kind of like the Dallas Cowboys. So you know how Pro Football Talk likes to do stuff like that, and some of the other major just to get people to listen, because they don't really care as much about some of the other teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And again, so they've gone through it. and they've gone through it. And yeah, the Raiders haven't done well. You know, all these guys are now gone. And again, let's okay, Jason Witten's now gone. He retired, so there's another one. Did he do a lot for the Raiders? No, I admit it. He didn't do a lot for the Raiders, and so we got rid of the contract. So maybe we're saying that we've figured out that these people are not worth the money, and maybe we're coming a little bit late to the game, but at least we're there. And I like this one. I've been around since dirt. There you go. Yeah.
You know what, though, Captain? I don't have any problems with them doing that. At least they've seen that. You know what? These people, you know how it's like any company. You know, these people are producing, or these people are not producing. So they're correcting mistakes that they made. So you have to, as we do, both do, Captain and other people. You know, they're getting rid of the non-productive players, or the players that haven't played up to the potential that they're capable of.
I got you. And you know, I guess I haven't been playing up to my potential tonight because I got 4 haters saying that I'm the worst. Oh, I love that though. I love it. I'm relishing that. I am relishing that, man. Bring it on, man. Bring it on. Like I said, it used to bother me. Now I giggle. I giggle.
You know what, Captain? After everything everybody's been through and everything, this is you know, just a drop in the bucket. You know, it's like they used to say, the sports is like the toy department. What do you think about? I like what they did with the moves and everything. At first, I didn't understand about Gabe Jackson, but I think they said that maybe he didn't perform up to his level standard that he's used to play. And I think it's good that they've had the guts to go ahead and say, you know what, we made a mistake with some of these people, so we're just going to get rid of the contracts because they're not worthy of the money that we've paid and everything. But of course, if they offered you and I a contract for $31 million, we'd say, what do I sign? Wouldn't we, Captain? Especially if it was the Raiders knocking on the door.
Yeah, and I agree. I mean, Gabe was not worth $10 million. He wasn't. But if they bring it back at a better price, you know, he's a damn good guard, and he did play injured, and he wasn't up to snuff. So that's why, you know, he wasn't living up to the contract. So there you go. It's fine. You know, if we get him at a better price, then that's a good thing. And I want to thank somebody who was saying that we were the Raiders Miami game is on, so that's what I'm watching right now. It's better than watching the Flyers lose. But I want to see, and I'll probably throw the camera over to the TV when it comes down to the how can you let Mick Fitzpatrick throw a friggin' pass like that at the very end. I'll watch it for the end of the show. I mean, we got another 10 minutes, so it won't be on, but we'll see what's going on. But what's your opinion there, Steve, about what's going on?
Oh, well, I think it's good what they did. Some of them, you know, of course, I'm a big Richie Incognito fan at first, you know, the stuff that happened in the past, but then I started realizing, you know, if you think of the Raiders, you think of he would have fit in during the Algado probably long days. But Marcus Joyner, I heard that he also did not perform according to reasonable expectations and everything. So, you know, I think it's good. Now, I wanted to tell you a real side thing real quick. Today is Becky Hammond's birthday. She's the assistant coach to Coach Pop, and she's got a bright future. One of these days, I hope they make her a head coach, you know, for the NBA because she's amazing, the basketball mind. But and I don't want this to sound bad, but she's easy to look at on the sidelines compared to Coach Pop, me being a male and everything. But anyway, Becky does a great job the way she runs that team and everything, and how she breaks things down. But anyway, I think it's great what the Raiders did in hindsight and everything, and I think they're only looking forward, and the future looks bright now. My question to you, Captain: What are your immediate needs going into this draft? Has it changed everything? Obviously, you need to go out and get an offensive lineman, and one of the first 2 or 3 picks and everything. It's changed since all these matches went down.
I mean, I don't want to say that it's changed. It's just that I know that we got to address offensive line. I know we got to address offensive line because we've lost 3 out of the 5 players on our offensive line. And welcome into the show, Oscar Toledo of Bocadillo. Thank you for being there, sir. There you go. And yeah, offensive line has to be addressed. So maybe the fact is we're going to be doing some trading down to acquire more picks, because again, I'm watching the screen right now. I just saw Twinkies and Twitter playing there with Gabe Jackson on the right side. The right side is gone, and we lost Incognito. So again, we got to address that. Now, if we think that Denzel Good is going to be the guard, or are we thinking that Simpson's going to be the guard? Do we think that Cotton's going to be the guard and Denzel Good's going to be the right tackle? Okay, there you go. If that's what the plan is, great. If that's what the plan is, then we'll have to see. We'll see what we got for him. What about who?
Parker. Has he performed up to your expectations?
No.
He's a work in progress, or should we cut bait with him?
I mean, I'm surprised he's still on the team. I'm surprised he's still on the team. I mean, Parker, it was decent, and like he had a really good game where he was doing some run blocking. But, I hate saying it, but, if you have to have Parker come in on running plays and then you remove him for passing plays, even though that's telling the defense what you're going to be doing, I'm sorry, but that maybe is the thing that you have to do, because Parker sucks as a pass blocker. Now, if you move him to maybe right guard where he has some help with a tackle next to him, maybe that's what you do. I don't know, because he definitely needs help on the edge. And if Parker is there, you can't have him on the edge. You can't have him on the edge.
What about Colton Miller? Has he progressed according to our expectations as Raider fans, or you think he's still a work in progress?
I think that he has done adequately. I'm not even going to say well. He's done adequately as a left tackle. We expected more from him, and this is what is this, year 3?
3. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is year 3 of Colton Miller. So he needs to have a breakout year this year. And if he doesn't, then don't be surprised if I think being a first rounder, we have him for 5 years, and I don't know what his spot track is. I don't know what his spot track is, but if it's not a lot, then I mean, yeah, I know a first round pick makes some money, but if he's not worth it, then we have to address that. You're not going to find a left tackle in free agency. You're not going to find one because they're too expensive. But in fact, I was surprised that when Twinkies and Twitter was available as a left tackle, but for the Patriots, and he left, and now he's back there, and you can see that he didn't want to be here. He got paid.
I feel the same way about Randy Moss and everything. I don't know what it is about some of these Patriots. Richard Seymour actually was a Patriot that actually I thought was a good Raider and everything based on the expectations that he had. But when I think about Twinkies and Twitter, I think of Antonio Brown, and I also think about what's that guy that we don't, Randy Moss. The other last one I think of is Warren Sapp.
Mm-hmm.
Warren Sapp, I can't stand that man because it's his whole attitude. He got paid and everything, but so who cares? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
He didn't put in the effort. Once he left the Buccaneers, he was done.
Yeah, I agree. And I was just watching the broadcast, like I said, and Tua got sacked again. And like I said, if we could have just, kept an eye on friggin' Fitzmagic, we would have won that damn game. We would have won this damn game. But it's hard to see. Yeah, I was gonna say, Steve, I appreciate you calling in, man, and it's always a pleasure hearing from you, brother.
Hey, good health to you, Captain, and everything. You have a wonderful night. You take care. I hope you're doing well.
I'm doing okay, other than we were talking about the haters, and I guess somebody told my haters that I was talking about them, because that's where we got those 4 thumbs down. Yes, talking about the haters.
Well, you have a great night, Captain, and I'll talk to you here real soon. You take care, and everybody, and we're going to get through this. And everybody, go out, wear their mask if you can, and also try. I think the vaccinations are up, so hopefully we'll be able to get together sometime this year and watch a Raiders game, Captain. I'm sure hoping.
Yeah, I can't wait to get my second vaccine as well. You get vaccinated, Steve. You doing that?
I'm going to be doing that next week. As you know, I'm dealing with that other situation, but we can see the forest from the trees now. But they say it's really easy over here at the local Methodist hospital. It's easy peasy, and it's picking up. So I'm going to definitely put my name on the list to go in and get that shot.
Okay, well,
they say the Pfizer's the best one, by the way.
Well, I got Moderna, but you know what? Give me some shots, man. Just like the South Park thing where they were doing the shot. You know, I gotta see that episode, man. It's probably funny. But
cool.
You got it. Hey, thanks again, Steve.
Thanks again. Take care, Captain. Have a good night. God bless.
All right. God bless. That's Raider Houston Steve in here. Twiggy Dude is gone. We are at 11 o'clock. I want to see what did Logan say? Let me write this. All 2018 first-round picks must decide to pick a fifth-year option, or he'll be a free agent at the end of the year. You'll be the first in 10 years if we do. Hey, Savage, what did Mike Lombardi say? Because Mike Lombardi is a hater. Mike Lombardi is a hater. Oh, apparently the South Park episode is funny, but I didn't see it. I haven't. I think I recorded it. Shot. I'll have to see. It's on my listing of recordings. We are at 11 o'clock. We're at 11 o'clock. That's amazing. I didn't realize that we were going to be popping in so long. Again, I want to say thanks for everybody being here. Again, if you haven't had a chance to, nice catch by Waller. My goodness, I saw him reach out, and what did we win this, or what did we lose this game by? Was it by 1? He heavily criticized Gruden. He's hard to work for. He is hard to work for. That's true. I have to go and continue drawing. We'll do your image. Thanks there, Oscar. I appreciate that. Great night. Sent you a DM. Okay, yeah, I appreciate it, Oscar. And again, folks, if you want your image, go to the Bocadillo universe. Go to that website. Go to the Bocadillo universe, get with Oscar Toledo. And again, you see the Boca. I'll get rid of this so you can see. I'm not showing it. You see the Boca right there? Where's my hand? I'm trying to point to it. Go that way. Go out. Yeah. It's hard when you're trying to go opposite. There you go. It's there. Over there. It's actually here on the patch, and it's there in the corner. Okay, I got to go opposite. Go to the Bocadillo universe. Get yourself a Bocadillo. Got to make a ball cap. Also going to hit it. Okay, yeah, no, yeah. You are you gonna you're gonna go, Vicky? You can make a call sometime, and go over and hit up the bear. And no one did care for Lombardi. No. Right bottom corner. There you go. Yeah, I was trying to point to it, but I remember on the camera you have to do opposite of what you want to do. But there you go. We are up at 2 hours. And remember, Raider Bears on right now. I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank everybody for remember, we were talking about haters tonight. I guess the haters came out in force. 4. Yes. Just beware of the haters. Just beware. People talking, and they have ulterior motives. Can't stand them. So if I'm not associating with them, that's an indicator right there. Everybody have a good night. I'm gonna pop off, and go get some sleep. And I'll put this comment up. Monday, the Raiders can negotiate with free agents. That'd be good. So It's happening. It's happening. Thank you, everybody, for being in here. I will have a show again. Remember, check out. I haven't heard that. Ain't Got No Haters by Ice Cube. You have to send that to me there, Savage. You have to send that to me. Ain't Got No Haters. I'll have to look for it. All right, guys and gals, mates and wenches, thanks for being here. Good night, everybody. We'll see you for the next show. Make sure that you check out again Logan Moore, Southside Raider Nation Asylum. That the raffle they're doing for a Raider family in need. Make sure you go there. And Savage is gonna send me the link. I appreciate that. But we'll be on for another show. Just watch out for the haters. They piss you off. They piss you off. Everybody have a good night. We'll see you for the next show. Good night. If you haven't hit me up for again. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We had 2 more entries tonight. We had Vicky do another entry. Thank you, Vicky. And we had, I think it was Robert Hawk. I know I put it on the screen already, so I'm sorry. But we had another one. So we're up to 20. Yeah, it's 20. And we got another 30 to go. We'll see you next time, everybody. Take care. Arr!
You're listening to the Captain Jack Sports Show on Northeast Streaming Sports.